Hi, in this video I'm going to do some troop training for the infantry. I just recently upgraded my barracks to level 35, so now I can train tier 11 troops. I've been training tier 10 troops for quite some time, and I plan to upgrade 100,000 of the tier 10 infantry troops to tier 11, so that at least I have sufficient for a march with some spare. Besides that, I recently heard from people that it's actually good to have quite large amounts of lower tier troops as well, saying like train maybe 100,000 or 200,000 tier 2 infantry troops. They can function as a buffer, so if you are attacked, that your higher tier troops won't get wounded. And those lower tier troops are quite easy to heal, quite fast to heal low resources, so that that is something I might work on as well, although it might get a bit boring, so I don't actually know whether I'm really going to do that during this video. Let's see, I've already specified most things I'm going to see. I believe I might still have an acolyte to give me a bit of, although it is a tiny bit, but it helps to get a little bit extra troop training speed. And let's see, training scepter for 2 hours, another 20%. That's probably also going to be worthwhile. So let's grab that one as well, and replace. Normally try to have at least this one, if not a better one, to make sure when I'm going for things like the Ultimate Alliance, Conquest, or Violence, that I'm not going to get hit in my city, or at least if I get hit, I still have the benefits of my dragon. I'm just going to do the infantry training, so let's as the last step before I start, I'm going to do the population search. So I'm going to make sure I do some normal training of the other troops for about 24 hours. And then for the rest, just the upgrading. So I have 248, so want to do that until, but that's a lot of so it's actually quite boring, but I'll just get started. Oh, I did a train. Stupid mistake. Cost a lot of extra resources. What is interesting? Oh no, not. I thought I could. I'm not know whether I'm really doing things well. Upgrade. It's just, it would be nice if we can just somehow, in an easy manner, get a lot larger training queue, because this is really taking up a lot of the a lot of time. So anyway, I'm not going to continue my video on this until the end. So besides that, besides those upgrades, what I plan to do is to currently I have very small amounts of these lower tier troops, so I want to just train a lot of these as well. I have a lot of speed ups, so that should be quite easy to do. A lot of specific training speed ups actually, and also some other, so I can train a lot. What I've actually done before starting this is make a start a Kingdom Tourney, do a quest to use these hours of speed up, a 4-star quest, which I should easily complete with this training that I intend to do. So that gives some nice extra rewards. Okay, I'm just going to do a bit more and then probably also try to reset my March capacity, my March setup preset, my March preset. Maybe that's interesting as well. But yeah, this is just quite boring work if you see how many we can do at a time, and then it is quite a lot to do. But this way, to do it this way, actually, so you can get a lot of, quite a large amount of these tier 11 troops without it costing you a lot of resources or a lot of speed ups by using the upgrade instead of the functionality to train them from scratch. So that's actually quite nice, because once you have unlocked your 35 troop training buildings, you don't really want to have to spend too much or wait too long before you have a decent amount of troops. Getting disconnected, not so nice. Just taking a small sidestep by joining a Barb rally, or maybe another one. Sorry about that. So how are we doing? Still not so much. No, it's going quite okay, I would say. It's just yeah, it's just time consuming, like I said. The only way I see to further improve this is to build more military tents, or to upgrade them higher. It's not really something I want to focus on at the moment, and it's only having each level a very marginal benefit. So if anyone has any other tips how this can be done better, that is always much appreciated. So already 53,000. Don't remember exactly what I started with, but yeah, it's going quite okay. Resource-wise, it's really quite small. What it costs, actually transferred a lot of resources from my farm accounts earlier. Also because I want to do some large research project later on, working on the combat one last project, the level 4 of the section 5. That costs quite some resources, so that's something that I'm transferred a lot of food for actually as well, and that is a lot more expensive than upgrading these 100k troops and training some smaller tier troops. Already busy quite some time. Yeah, it's just going slow. It's a bit annoying, so maybe I won't train too many troops at the moment. When it comes to the lower tier troops, just too time consuming. Might just wait another day or so and then use the talent again to train more. The most important thing I feel anyway is at this moment is this tier 11 to have sufficient of those troops. So this was my last tier 11 buildings, training buildings that I'm going to unlock. The siege building I don't plan to unlock. Siege is not really that valuable anyway, and it is not a prerequisite for any of the stronghold levels, so there's no real reason I see to do that. So I don't plan to. First goal now is getting my stronghold up to 40 from the current 35. Long way to go. And after that, of course, working on getting the troop training buildings up to level 40 as well. The ultimate goal, getting my tier 12 troops, which is the ultimate goal at the moment. I'm sure before I get close to reaching it, tier 13 troops will be introduced. Actually a bit surprised they haven't yet, but okay. I'm getting closer to at least 100k that I want to train. I want to have 100k. I'm going to do a bit more. Already had some. So that's going to be a nice amount. Sorry. A couple more. Okay, I think I will just stop at this amount. And then I'll start. Let's just double check to make sure. Yeah, should have done this easily. It's always a bit of a pity. I don't want to give away prestige banners. Of course, the points 398 is nice, but yeah. I have to check what I will do for the last one. Might also go for a 3-star one. I could in theory do this, but I don't really like this 6 intensity crystal level 3. It's nice, but I could do better things. Well, okay, I will just stop for now. So I'm just going to start another training. to be finished tomorrow. So that's that. Going to now switch to my combat setup, and I'm going to use an item to increase my march size. And use the talent for that as well, so that I can make a new preset. Most important, I guess, is this one. So here I'm going to what I used to have for tier 10 infantry, that is going to be tier 11 infantry now, and what I used to have for tier 9 infantry is going to be tier 10 infantry now. Wait a second, I might have screwed something up. Not completely sure. No, I think not completely. Might have missed out on a bit because of this my heroes not having been set correctly. Just to be sure, let's put, although these two shouldn't matter. Let's that gives me a little bit better. I don't know, I never know where it is taken from, so not too sure what to do with it. Maybe this makes most sense. I have to do some recalculation to make sure I'm happy with what I have. So normally I don't take a lot of infantry in my edit. That what I showed now was my player versus player march setup for playing against let's see, playing against computer opposition. I don't use a lot of infantry at all, but let's just put 2000 in there for my bowman. I might play with it a bit, but that's maybe something I will stick to for now. Okay, now maybe it's nice to take it for a spin, so to say. Don't really have, sometimes I have for a while a nice position that I keep coming back to. Don't have that at the moment. At this level there's a very large variety in strength of players. Sometimes I very easily beat opponents, sometimes opponents very easily beat me. So that's bit like that. Let's see if there's anything in the revenge list that I can still take on. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that, even though I feel I've become quite a bit stronger. I think my opponents already were a lot stronger or have become a lot stronger as well. Tomorrow I plan to craft my remaining Flamebringer pieces, and once I have done that, I'll give this another try. Although this is not successful now, I do advise people to look at the revenge list regularly when they have made some improvements to their account, because you can really benefit from it a lot. Okay, that was my video. I said later, but that I'll probably do it tomorrow. I will focus a bit more on my lower tier infantry to train those. For now, I'm happy with the tier 11 infantry that I've made. Yeah, that was it. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, if you have any questions or suggestions, they're always welcome. Okay, bye.